Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair for giving me these few minutes. But I think I'd like to say something about a couple of things about the walks that I've been involved in lately. I'm one of these fair weather walkers, but I am getting ready for the cold. The first thing is pedestrian walking. We are pedestrians when we're walking in these fields and these areas, and we are a big group, bigger than some and smaller than some. So I think it's really important that we all stick to one side and we don't block the pathway when people need to get past, because we want to encourage Islam to be a light of everyone's life, not just our lives, alhamdulillah. So when we are a big group, don't all congregate in one place, step to the side and chit chat as much as you want. When we say bike, it means there's a biker coming, so we should stand to the one side. I'm not really sure, like now, this is a runner, so stand to the side. You know, they always say thank you. I'm not really sure whether we should stand to the left or the right. That's something you can check out the highway code for. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that Amir and Shayla, you know, subhanallah, we are very grateful for you arranging these walks. I know it's your life every Saturday and Sunday, and we're very grateful for allowing us into your lives. Because that's what it is really as a married couple, for God knows how long. Not as long as me, 48 years last week, okay? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Well, yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. Still trying to run the other way, it's not working. Anyway, and the other thing is that when we're walking, it's not just about the walking for walking's sake. We're not just doing it for the sake of our health or our physical health. We're doing it for the sake of our deen and our well-being and our mental health. And I think we really have to remember this. And I think that sometimes we just get caught up in the walking. I remember the Fletcher Moss walk. I've never done that park so quick. Mind you, I've never done that park. There you go. And so that's important, that we have to remember our deen, and we have to be grateful that Allah has got us up this hill. What is this hill called, Saad? Winter Hill. And alhamdulillah, we're all sat here, we're eating, we're happy, we're laughing, we're joking, and we have to look out over there and say alhamdulillah, subhanallah, jazakallah khair, Allah, that you've brought us all together on this beautiful day. I think that we forget as Muslims, it doesn't matter what nationality we are. We can be Asian, we can be black, we can be blue, we can be pink, we can be African, English. What matters is that we're together, and that we're in a moment of worshipping on Allah and being grateful to Allah for this wonderful, wonderful experience, you know, subhanallah. Right, enough with religion now. What I want to say is breathing. For me, as I've grown older, I'm 66 in January, alhamdulillah, and as you well know, I've had a knee replacement, but that doesn't stop me. I keep going by the grace of Allah. But I think it's important to remember to breathe. Again, something I've also observed with a couple of the younger ones, saying nobody specific on these walks, is that you've forgotten how to breathe, and you've forgotten how to be grateful for the oxygen and the air and the breathing ability that Allah has given us. You know, I'm a nurse, I work in a respiratory unit, and you see half of these people with emphysema, COPD, lung disorders, heavy past smokers on the oxygen, and they can't let it go. And you're like, you know, subhanallah, please, Allah, keep that away from me type of thing, and help make those people better. So I think that if I can just remind you how to breathe, if I can just all ask you, have you all finished eating and drinking? Oh, never mind, darling, it's all right, you're young. You breathe anyway. But as you get older, you forget how to breathe because you get caught up in so many other things. So if I can all ask you just to take, I'm gonna ask you what to do, and then we'll do it together. So it's a matter of taking a deep breath in, and then we hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we exhale out. Now we can do it through our mouth, we can do it through our nose, it's up to you. And I want you to exhale out as long as possible. So it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do a couple of those, and this resets our ventilation and our oxygenation. So if I can ask you all just to close your eyes, every single one of you, just sit here comfortably and close your eyes. And I'm going to ask you to take in a nice deep breath with me and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we ready? Deep breath in. Out. And another one. Deep breath in. And if we just do 3 or 4 of them, you can do it on your own, in your own time, keeping your eyes closed, and feel the oxygen and feel the way that Allah has created us. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And al-Fatiha, and we get going. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
Just remember that when you feel that you're getting a bit caught up in life and it's getting too serious or it's getting too much for you, it gets too much in this world, and especially with all these problems that's ongoing at the moment, and we're all vulnerable. Every single one of us is vulnerable in many different ways. But Allah has brought these riots and these far-right problems and these Islamophobia problems. If you don't mind me sharing this with you, because I've travelled a lot. Allah has brought these things to us for us to open our eyes and bring us closer to worshipping Him. And to recognizing it might sound a bit strange, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has our back and will always have our backs. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. No, alhamdulillah. So, good to go?